a beautiful nature-themed bandana with sun paints. It's an easy technique and I'll show you how step by step. For this project, you'll need a plain white cotton bandana, sun paint. A few brands are Setacolor Transparent, Tulip brand, or here I'm using Dye Na Flow from Jacquard. One disposable container for each color that you will use, a large paintbrush or sponge brush, and various items from nature such as flower, leaves, sticks, and rock. A piece of sturdy cardboard that's bigger than your bandana, plastic to cover it, an iron, and an ironing board. The first step is to cover your cardboard with plastic and then get your bandana soaking wet and smooth it out over your plastic. If you're doing this outside on a cement patio or something, you don't need the cardboard underneath, but you definitely want to have the plastic. I prefer to work indoors and then move it out in the sun when I'm finished. Put a little bit of water inside each cup and then a little bit of paint. You want to do about 1/3 water, 2/3 paint. Then use big bold strokes to cover your bandana with the color. You need to work quickly because you don't want your bandana to dry out. It needs to be wet through this whole process. Once the bandana is covered, you can stick down your nature items. You want to use things that are flat. If they don't go down perfectly flat on your bandana, then the process won't work very well. So these flowers are perfect because they lay really flat. So don't use things like ruffled leaves or sticks that aren't perfectly flat because you need to have contact with the surface of the bandana. So here I'm using some larger flat leaves, and you can press them down into the water so to make sure you have full coverage. Something that I like to do that I highly recommend is getting a handful of small rocks, and you can place these on your items. It will help them stay flat, and it will also help if there's even a little breeze outside or some wind. These will prevent your nature items from blowing off the bandana. Work quickly because we don't want your bandana to dry out. I'm also going to scatter some of the small rocks all over on the bandana just as part of the design. Once you're finished, carefully move your bandana out into full sunlight. Leave it in the sun undisturbed until it's completely dry. Once it's completely dry, you can remove the items from the bandana. You can see how they've left the print underneath. The last step is to iron your bandana. This will set in the fabric dye so it won't run when you wash it. And you're finished. Please subscribe to my channel for more great craft ideas.